the Defensive Rookie of the Year. I'd compare him to Luke Kuechly or somebody else, but it's not even a comparison at this point how well he is playing. So after a long season, we're here in the playoffs. Somehow we managed to pick our season up and get ourselves not only into the playoffs, but as division leaders. And we faced the Seahawks straight away in the first game in the wildcard round, but we're at home. But we've got some players to upgrade after picking up some yearly awards. But what's interesting is Patrick Peterson won Best Defensive Back. He's not here. All the other award winners are here. Rashawn Scruggs, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Bit of a shame that he only gets 2 skill points. Shaquem Griffin, Best Linebacker, gets 4. Langford Dawson gets 6 for being Offensive Rookie of the Year. And then Ronnie Harrison gets an upgrade, which I'm very happy about. And I said in the last episode I would have preferred him to win Best Defensive Back. He didn't win it, but he gets 7 upgrade points, or skill points rather. So that is everybody upgraded. Langford Dawson now an 84 rated back. He is, well, he's more than we could have ever wanted really with his advancement as well. However, everybody else on offense not growing too much. The defense, however, plenty of people growing here. We've got 2 great safeties now, a 90 rated strong safety in Ronnie Harrison, an 89 rated free safety in Albert Thay, who is now starting to act like an 89 rated free safety. He really wasn't acting like his overall before. Rashawn Scruggs still quite low overall, but obviously got a lot better recently. And, well, that is pretty much everything. The Seahawks, we played them twice. We beat them twice. Can we beat them once more in the playoffs? We faced them at home, and then we would be on to the divisional game. And that would be, of course, huge for us to actually advance through the playoffs. The fact we got into the wildcard round is a bit of a surprise. It also based off the fact that we had a good finish to the season. But can we take it further than just getting to the playoffs in just our second year of the Last Chance franchise? I'd argue there's not much of a difference between playoff football and a regular season game within the division, but we're smashing the 2 of them together as we go off against the Seahawks here, who will start with the ball, and we catch him here on 3rd and 15 at the 20-yard line. Wilson going over the middle, but Rashawn Scruggs, Defensive Rookie of the Year, was there for the interception. He takes that one back to the 35-yard line, and now we've got a chance to start quickly here. 2nd and 10. The reception by Zach Miller for the first down, but we only managed to settle for a field goal, so the score 3-0. But Fabian Moreau's looking to change that with another interception, looking for the end zone, into the end zone for the touchdown. That's 2 interceptions in 2 successive drives for the Seahawks. One of them resulted in a field goal. This one results in 7 points, which is much better. And now we're up 10-0, and the Seahawks have got a big hole to dig themselves out of after a bad start. 3rd and 3. Russell Wilson going deep here, and it's a 3rd interception on a 3rd successive drive. Rogers Cromartie this time coming into the playoffs, back with the Cardinals and playing big here against the Seahawks. He just runs the route better than Doug Baldwin, high points the ball, and he's got the interception. But unfortunately, we didn't get any points out of that. The Seahawks have the ball back, and finally they go to the ground, and a big run from Williams here. That's what they need to do. They need to keep the ball out of the air. But on 3rd and 3, they pass again. They get it to Clive Walford, who gets the first down, makes a man miss, gets all the way to the 12-yard line. 3rd and 7, another chance to get him off the field, looking for Lockett, but it's tipped and it's intercepted again. Rashawn Scruggs, his 2nd interception of the game. Incredible start to this game for him, his first ever playoff appearance, and he's got 2 interceptions, and on 3rd and 8, we weren't able to convert there for the first down. So the offense is struggling right now, but the defense firing on all cylinders. An unusually big play there for Lockett, but all they get out of it is a field goal. So 2nd and 19, a 7-point lead, and a reception there by Brashad Perriman. Finally, this offense getting something. 2nd and 9, looking to keep it going and going back to Brashad Perriman, who really has established himself as the dominant receiver on this team, without a doubt. And now 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Rosen looking to pass again, going back to Brashad Perriman. Stopped after picking up the first down, short of the end zone, but Langford Dawson just punches that one in. Didn't even have to punch it in. The O-line did all the punching. He just had a huge hole to run through. So now the score 17-3, 47 seconds left in this half as the Seahawks managed to get close to field goal range here. We're trying to keep them out. They get another completion there, but it's knocked out by Rashawn Scruggs. A forced fumble, his 3rd turnover of the day, but we'll watch the replay here. It looks like Williams was down. so this may be overturned. We'll have to wait for the decision. It's very close, but it does look like he was down. He was down, so 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line. Wilson now rolling out of the pocket, but Griffin is there. Griffin brings him down for the first sack of the game. So the Seahawks ended the first half with another field goal, so the score 17-6, but Langford Dawson, after not finding any space in the first half, starts the second half with a huge run. Only Earl Thomas to beat, who does manage to push him out of bounds, but Langford Dawson until now didn't really get anything going and starts the second half with a bang. Play action off that 3rd and 8, and Henderson takes a big hit there. It was a bad ball to throw, but he managed to survive it at the very least. And on 3rd and 7, Peterson was looking for the interception, but it's just knocked down. So we get the ball back, and Langford Dawson with some space again. Langford Dawson had a huge hole to run through, makes one man miss. It's the only man he had to make miss. Bobby Wagner in pursuit, but this time Langford Dawson won't be stopped into the end zone for a 65-yard touchdown. Langford Dawson bursts into the playoffs alongside Rashawn Scruggs, and Rashawn Scruggs with another interception, his 3rd of the game. The Defensive Rookie of the Year, I'd compare him to Luke Kuechly or somebody else, but it's not even a comparison at this point how well he is playing. It's unbelievable. 3rd and 13 now for this offense. It's still struggling a little bit, but that completion to Henderson is good for the first down. Now 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line. Rosen looking to get this offense into the end zone. Zach Miller with the big catch there. 3rd and goal. Dawson squeezing through, getting into the end zone. The Offensive Rookie of the Year has 3 touchdowns. The Defensive Rookie of the Year has 3 interceptions, and this game isn't even over. We have burst onto the scene in the playoffs, and the Seahawks are left scrambling to do something here. We're now in the 4th quarter. They're at the 39-yard line and looking for Doug Baldwin here, who does make the catch in between 2 defenders. It was a risky pass, but a good one by Russell Wilson. And now Williams just running by everybody, running through the attempted tackle by Alberthay, and is into the end zone. So the score is 34-13, and Langford Dawson fumbled it there, but luckily we managed to recover it. Langford Dawson running through the middle again, fumbling again, and this time the Seahawks recover it. So they do have a little bit of a chance here, but they've also only got 2 minutes and 35 seconds as Russell Wilson runs out of the pocket, rolls to the right, and he gets away from Rashawn Scruggs, who was chasing him. Finally slides down after a big gain. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. He was looking for his running back running the swing, but Perry Nickerson got in front of it, intercepts it. He's looking for the end zone. He's looking for the interception. It's nothing against the Seahawks, but this defense wants to stay aggressive until the very last whistle blows. We've got more games to play after this one, and we want to keep that level of ruthlessness as they can't get a completion here after a big hit. 2nd and 10. He's looking for Gresham, who catches it but loses the ball as Rogers Cromartie forces the fumble. Fabian Moreau picks it up for his 2nd turnover of the day. We take the knee here and we win. Absolute defensive domination. That is what this game was. Russell Wilson, I don't think, has ever looked so bad in his entire career. Throwing 6 interceptions, and that's not even all the turnovers we had. Absolutely ridiculous. Josh Rosen didn't do too much passing today. 109 yards, 72% completion percentage. But Langford Dawson back to his best. 22 attempts, 179 yards, 3 touchdowns. Did fumble twice, but that's kind of what you get when you feed a guy a lot, and he is an elusive guy. So when he has to run through traffic a little bit, which we shouldn't really ask him to do, he may lose the ball. But it's not an excuse for him. He definitely needs to work on that, but he scored 3 touchdowns. If he did that last week, he'd also have the rookie record for touchdowns in a season. But he did this week in the playoffs. Receiving-wise, Zach Miller had some catches. He had a lot of catches, 7 receptions. Only 27 yards, though. Rashad Perriman, 3 for 64. But we didn't need to. We were winning so quickly. We didn't need to pass anymore. We were just running that clock out from a very early point. Ronnie Harrison leads the team in tackles. Stephon Anthony behind him. Sacks, only 1 today, 1 by Shaquem Griffin. Interceptions, 3. Count them, 3 by Defensive Rookie of the Year, Rashawn Scruggs. If he did that last week, he may have been higher up in the Defensive Player of the Year voting. Then 1 by Perry Nickerson, returned for an interception. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie with 1. Fabian Moreau with 1. And then we go into the forced fumbles. We also got one of those by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, recovered by Fabian Moreau. Touchdowns, 2. Fabian Moreau, Perry Nickerson. Absolutely no chance for Russell Wilson today. He had a very bad day at the office. And after a successful playoff game, we've got some upgrades, and the first one for Tremaine Scott in a long time. And here are the results from the wildcard round. The Chiefs and Chargers played each other, and the Chiefs won that one. We, of course, beat the Seahawks 41-13. The Jaguars beat the Bills 37-31, and the Packers beat the Cowboys 31-28. The divisional rounds: Chiefs at Steelers, Packers at Falcons, Jaguars at Texans, and we are at the Redskins. And apparently there are weekly awards going out in the postseason too. I didn't know about that, and of course we won both of them. Langford Dawson had a good day, but did fumble twice. I don't know if he should have won NFC Offensive Player of the Week. But Rashawn Scruggs with 3 interceptions, which is ridiculous. I just wish he did that in the regular season because I think it would contribute more to potential skill points. But it doesn't really matter, of course. It helps us win the game. 3 interceptions is enough to get him NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And just don't look at the bottom left. Just there you go. It's David Johnson. He's AFC Offensive Player of the Week.